to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing pork and vegetable cottage pie. It's a real nice little budget recipe, this one. Very simple to do. Let's get on with it. First thing I've got is a saucepan, obviously, and I've put that on my hot plate. I'm going to add in a good tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons worth of salt, and this is going to be for our potato. Now, we're going to throw in around about 1 kilo of potatoes that we have obviously peeled and cut up into nice little 1-inch cubes, and we're just going to cover that with a bit of room temperature water. Alright, just like that. Now, if you haven't made mashed potato before, it is easy, and I do have other recipes on the channel for you to go and double check. We're going to bring that up to the boil, and once you can put a skewer through those mashed potatoes, all those little potatoes, we're going to put that back on the heat just to dry out any excess water. Alright, not going to take very long at all. So just get a bit of heat happening, give them a bit of a shake, and before you know it, they're going to dry out that little bit, and we can get ready to start mashing those up. Now, what I like to do is use a mash and stir method, and that ends up with a really creamy potato. Alright, so just go through dry like that with the hot plate still on. We've taken out that moisture. We're going to add in a couple of knobs of butter. You can add as much or little as you want. I like a real buttery mash, so I add in a good amount of butter. Again, we're going to do that mash and stir method like I'm doing right there. And of course, our hot plate is off at this point. Alright, all we have to do now is add in a little bit of milk. Now, what I like to do is add the milk a little bit at a time and continue doing that mash and stir method. Alright, and you'll end up with the creamiest potatoes ever. Alright, there we go. It looks like we are done, and it's time now to start getting ready to make the rest of our pie up. I'm also going to add in a little handful of Mexican blend cheese, and that's just going to make this a nice little cheesy topping for our pork and vegetable cottage pie. Alright, that cheese is going to melt in as we go while it's still nice and warm. Very nice and simple. Alright, I'm going to make up our gravy mixture. So I'm going to add in some ground sage, a little bit of freshly ground black pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of salt, a little dash of soy sauce, a little bit of corn flour, around about 3 tablespoons worth that can go in, and around about 2 teaspoons worth of beef bouillon powder. Again, room temperature water, hot water on this instance, and we're just going to mix that up in a jug like that, and that is going to be our gravy base. Really nice and easy to do. You could buy a pre-purchased or pre-blended gravy if you want, but I wanted my flavors. Alright, into a fry pan, again a little bit more butter, just to make our cardiologist smile. We're going to add in around about 2 small brown onions, and I've just chopped those up in my little chopper. So yes, multiple sclerosis is now getting to a point where I'm finding it a little bit harder to do these nice little fine chops, so I bought that little chopper. I'm going to add in a little bit of bacon. Why not? It's pork, isn't it? So that can go in around about 2, maybe 3 rashers worth. I'm also going to add in a little bit of frozen vegetables. Just once you buy from the supermarket, you buy the blend that you want. I like this blend. It's actually got little broccoli stalks and cauliflower stalks in there. I'm going to add in a little bit more garlic, around about equivalent to a clove's worth of garlic. That can go straight in just like that. I'm going to add in 500 grams of ground pork or pork mince. Make sure you get rid of that bit of paper they put on the bottom. I've tried cooking with that before, and it tastes absolutely terrible. Alright, break that pork up just like I'm doing there with a wooden spoon. And if you're using a non-stick pan, try and not use metal implements in there, please. It's just going to destroy your pan. Alright, I'm going to mix that through. I'm going to add in a little bit more freshly ground black pepper. I do like a nice strong pepper flavour in my pies. If you don't want to go to that extent, just leave that pepper bit out. We've mixed up our gravy. Our beef is starting to brown off nicely. We're just going to pour that gravy mix straight in. Now that corn flour is going to thicken that gravy up just nicely, and make sure you stir vigorously and get it all over the bench, otherwise you are not doing it right. Right, just so keep mixing that up, it'll all separate. I'm going to add in one more flavour, and that is a couple of splashes of Worcestershire sauce. Alright, that just gives it a real nice heavy depth, and it's going to carry through all of that beautiful mixture of vegetable and meat. Alright, so we've got that to a point where it started to thicken up. We're going to put that straight into a little oven dish like that, and I'm just using my little Corningware dish. I'm not sponsored by them, I just love their product. So we're just going to put all that straight in, all over the bottom, just like that. And all we have to do now is get our topping, and that is our mashed potato. So all we're going to do is put that in little lumps evenly around, and we're going to smooth that out and rough it up at the same time just by using the back of a fork. And it's going to create these nice little lines on our potato that are going to crisp up just absolutely beautifully in the oven. Now our oven is already sitting at 180 degrees Celsius or centigrade, depending on how you want to say it, and it's going to give that a little bit of a fluff through just like that. Put that in until everything goes golden brown just like that. It's going to be about 20 minutes worth, and you have your own pork and vegetable cottage pie. All we have to do now is serve that up any which way you like. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button, gives me confidence, helps the algorithm. If you want to catch more of these videos, well, hit that notifications bell so you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. Please help the channel out and by sharing this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. More importantly, if you want to learn how to make a really quick, easy budget meal just like this, perfect for a Saturday night or a Sunday night where you need to come and join the family, my family, hit that subscribe button. You'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off with my pork and vegetable cottage pie, and I will catch you next time. Bye!